Okay, video number 5. Now, again, if you don't know what we're doing, watch videos 1 through 4. But to those of us that do, we're here in the butcher's shop in Whitechapel, and we're here to poke a pig. So let's go and talk to Mr. Watson.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise, yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Well, yeah, okay, so we need to aim for the mark. Left mouse click to hold breath. Okay, let's see how this works. Hold on. Do it again. Oh, crap.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Yes. Okay. So we hold it there. Oh, damn.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
So it's the slider bar which scoots across left to right. It's extremely quick, and although in the background you can hear my wife, but apart from that, as soon as I click the left mouse button, if I hold my crosshairs on the X, ignore the wife. As soon as I hold my crosshairs on the X, it moves. Watch, it's changed. I've got to get it just on the white bar that goes across. You don't have long. I guess the white bar at the bottom is a power bar.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Really? Well, thank you for that. That's getting tedious now. You know. Ooh. Not quite.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right.
Except,
But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
okay, you pay my bill, but please hurry doing it. Right, what's the B button lit up for? Right, strength requirement, pin to wall. Pin to wall, strength requirement. Click on this. Right. Some of the... damn, it's gone. Right, feat of strength or lucky throw. So, feat of strength. It requires much greater strength than that of an average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. 2 men in cooperation might achieve the same result. Okay, or a lucky throw. There's a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon, but extremely remote. So it's more likely than it's someone with a lot of practice. Perhaps somebody that used to hunt whales. Okay. That's the animal, not the country. Okay, you never know. People may get confused by this. Right. I don't know why that's still listed up. Right, that one we've just done. I'm going to go for that one. Right. Escape. Oh, clues. There's no link between these two, that's what I thought. Right. Okay. Escape. So, in other words, our little chap in the police station has got bugger all chance of what's this one? Hold on. Tobacco pouch, yes. So where was that lit up? I've seen that one. I've seen that one. Ah, maybe it's something else got added. I don't know. Yeah, fine. That's this one. Right. Ship's log for the year 1883 might put some light on connection between Peter Carey and Nelligan's father. So we need to go back to the cabin and check out the pardon me. We need to go back to the cabin and check out the ship's log to shed some light. I don't need to do this, and I don't need to do that. Just load the damn bloody thing already, sir. They just smoke a lot, this chap. Okay, back to the cabin. I'm amazed there's no police guard here, considering there's still a dead body. Oh no, they've taken the dead body, finally. Okay, has anything new appeared on the wall? No. Fire's still lit. Okay. Ship's logs.
1883. That's the one I need.
Yes.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Okay. Peter Carey, master. Charles Allison, first mate. Henry Joy, second mate. James Lancaster, helmsman. Patrick Cairns, harpooner. Pablo Coventreo, harpooner. Ned Land, harpooner. Joseph Walker, steward.
This
John
is
Cork,
the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
John York, the cook. Richard Lang, sailor. Alright, you get the idea. Quite a few. That's the Sea Unicorn crew list. So it's
Log
June.
notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Okay. July.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
And August.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
That does highlight.
Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay. So we now start to make some sense of the notebook. Okay. Evidence. Find a use. A piece of stock exchange certificate belonging to the Canadian Pacific Railroad, CPR, was found inside the Sea Unicorn ship's logs for August 1883, where the pages had been torn out. We need to find a use for it. Okay. Ship's log. And tobacco pouch. The initials PC have been burned into it. Let's go back. Odd how the ship's log isn't there. Let's go back to ship's log, because I want to know about... I want to know about the initials of PC. Son of a... Dialogue. Looking for the details. I want to open the ship's log again and find out who PC is, was, could be. Okay, right, not much here. Right. Okay. Let's look at this again. Sir Tass. Wiggins might help find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. I have to ask the question, who the hell is Wiggins? Hold on. Wiggins might help find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be... Ah! You know who Wiggins is? Just worked it out. Wiggins is the dog. Ow! Now we know why Sherlock Holmes has a dog, even though it wasn't in the stories, but kind of makes sense. So now we've got a bloodhound. So, Mr. Wiggins. Mr. Wiggins, by the way, was,
Something new, Watson.
Oh.
I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his...
okay.
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives.
Okay, so it's not the
Those
dog.
children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Oh, fair enough. So it's not the bloody dog. Right. I'm actually thinking, though, that we wouldn't have known about Wiggins if it wasn't for this. Is that kind of a game fail? Because how else would we know that Wiggins would be able to do this if he didn't tell us in the task? I think that's a little bit of a game fail there. So, can we go out this door, or does it... No. Okay. How do we summon the kitty? Punch bag. Window, here we go. Call Wiggins. Ah, yes. Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
Wiggins.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
I was saying, Wiggins.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Fair enough. Right, as I say, Wiggins, my fair lady. Wiggins was the voice instructor. Oh, Mr. Wiggins. Yes, so if ever you watch the opera, My Fair Lady, look out for Mr. Wiggins. Okay. So, Mr. Lestrade wants to see us. God, that is disorganised. Right, let us go to the station and meet Mr. Lestrade, as summoned. Again. There's a way of making this shorter, because really, you know, how many times can I look at his spotty face? Not good. Continue. Okay, we're back here again with the policemen that share the same voice.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes. What the... why did you say
Mr.
that?
Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Yes.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
What size feet
Ah,
do
yes,
you
and
have?
one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you.
No, hardly.
Breathtaking.
Yes. Okay. Let's meet you, the same voice as the other guy.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes. Right, evidence room. What's in that? Various guns, revolvers, fire stove, boxes, miscellaneous, school's bagpipes. Really? Climbing shoes? Why has bagpipes been in evidence room? Prosthetic leg, various bits and bats, files, cabinets. One missing. Two missing. Very suspicious. Ah, there they are. Aha! Problem solved. Now, we looked at these already.
Suspect's belongings.
But I want to look at that again.
I wonder if these are connected.
CPR. Bingo.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Okay. B. What's B for? Missing papers, break-in attempt. Done. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Or, looking for papers. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside Black Peter's cabin. It explains that the presence at the scene of a murder. I'm going to go for looking for papers. Just as a personal hunch. Alright, I think we're done. Escape. Right, I think we're done on that one. So let's now go and look at the other chap's belongings. Hurtley's belongings.
These are the suspect's belongings.
And they're big boots.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Yeah, we need to check those out. That is not highlighted. Stained letter.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Back at his lab, no doubt. And this is a pen.
Nothing unusual about it.
Great. And that's... Won't let me look. But I presume that's a sack of some description. Right, so... we need now to go back to the garden. And what's that one now? Right, examine Liam Hurtley's belongings. That's why it was lit up. But we want to go now to the garden at Woodman's Lee and check out the boots. And a way of skipping this would be very nice. Really. I would like to skip this, please. This is not a PlayStation. We don't need to wait 30 seconds to load it. Thank you. Okay, right. We're here at the garden. Tweet, 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 tweet. Nice sky. Let's go and examine these boots. Footprints.
These
Perfect.
boots match the footprints exactly.
Okay. Now, oh, B's lit up again. Missing papers. Hurtley's footprints. Nope. Deselect. Missing Hurtley's footprints. No gardener. Okay. Unexplained presence. Liam Hurtley's boots match footprints at Woodman's Lee's, thus proving he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. Correct. Okay. Escape. Right, one less. So now, I want to go to Baker Street to have a look at the papers. And I want to skip this. Please let me skip it. Surely it's not loading. I can't believe for a second it's loading. Come on. Come on. Do I find this tedious? I find it tedious. I can't believe it's loading. I know on the PlayStation, Xbox it needs to load, but PC not the same. Right. And then we saw over... where was it? There? No. There. This. The analysis table. Recover Hurtley's letter or examine. I wonder which we choose.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Okay.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second
Right.
condition, orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Right. So the clear one goes last. The 2 orange are already done. The blue one is used once. So we need 1 blue, 1 green. But it says use all 7. Anyway, the first one is blue. Let's take the blue one and use it. Next, we have a choice. We can go green or clear. That's all we really got. Or we could do 2 blue. Let's take a green one. Right. Now we should add... I'm thinking another blue. Now we add our 2 orange. Yep. And now we add our clear one.
No, something isn't right.
Okay.
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Oh dear. From the beginning again. That makes no sense. It's a double negative. So, blue. Let's try a clear one. That's the action, there we go. Let's now try green. Let's try the 2 orange. Now, we've only got the clear one.
Something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Again, double negative. So, we've done the blue one. Need a blue one to start with, for sure. Right, blue. We tried a clear one last time. Let's do 2 blue. Oh yeah. Green. Go highlight. And the 2 orange. Don't have a choice about 2 orange. No, not that one. Put it back. Put it back. 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 Right click. Right, orange one. Now a clear one.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay, I'm missing something here then. So, let's try blue one. We have no choice. Blue one. Let's try green one. Did I just do this? Blue one. Orange. No. Orange. Orange.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
I see something different. See, It says I need to use all 7 reagents, okay? Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used.
So we need to use everything.
Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Right. So what I'm thinking is this. Blue. And then blue. The reason I say that is because now our first reagent there is blue. So at which point, whenever 2 oranges come later, so it's really a question as does the green come before the colourless, or the colourless come before the green? Let's put the colourless. Then the green. Then the orange.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
But it says to use all 7. Confused. Blue. Blue. Just to use all 7. Green. Now colourless.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
So why has it got... Why does it
First
say...
condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Blue. Two blue, 1 blue, 2 blue. Right. Maybe it's just green and blue. Shall see.
No, something
No.
isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Why does it tell me down the bottom here it had a red line through it? You don't think it's blue? Green. Blue. One orange. And now a clear. Ah, what do you know? But look at this. That's... all 7 reagents should be used. We've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
So we're missing 2. We've got clear or orange. I'm going to go orange next. And then clear. And now clear.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
That was a bit evil.
Let
Right,
us see if
we
the
solved it.
content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Alright, left click to clean this up. Bit of a Photoshop job going on. Alright. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. Let's not overdo it. Right.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I don't know. Right. William Hurtley's letter content. I did as you asked and hid them well. I beg you to reconsider. I swear. And remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonourable for which you... me. Okay. Well, pretty good. Got one thing that's now hiding. Yeah. That is the end of video number 5. The mystery deepens. We've managed now to solve the mystery of the analysis table, which wasn't exactly peachy. So yeah, end of video number 5. Come back soon. Tune in for episode number 6, where we continue the quest of crimes and punishments. Yes,